guys, today my video is about what's in my makeup bag and my beauty favourites. I thought I'd do this video just because my friends are always like, oh, what's this or what's that? Whenever they come around my house and they always want to know what new makeup I've got. Kind of got a slight obsession with it, so I thought I'd share it with you guys and show you my tops. So first of all, here are my makeup brushes. They do need to be clean, so do not judge me. Now they mainly consist of MAC and also Spectrum collections. They're 100% vegan, but they don't feel like plastic, if that makes sense. So, you know, 100% cruelty free, cheap and very good quality, so that's why I use them. And this is my makeup bag. Grubby as hell, but it's just one of those ones that I can't get rid of. I didn't even pay for it, I got it free with a perfume, but again, I just cannot get rid of it. So the first thing is my foundation. So first of all, I've got Dior Skin Forever. Now in this one I'm shade 23. This one is best if you've got dry skin. I seem to have the worst kind of skin. Combination doesn't even sum up what my skin is like. So if I don't want to have too much coverage, I just want a light coverage, this one is the best one. But I do find that sometimes it does make your face look a bit sweaty, so you do have to set your with powder. And second of all, I've got Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Sorry about my nails, by the way. Now this one, I am a 4.5, and I actually saw a lot of beauty bloggers raving about it, so obviously I had to try it. And I got it when I was in Selfridges in London, and it's just the best thing ever. This is probably my #1 top beauty product. This one, it does give you the right amount of coverage and you can build it. See, I will always just do one layer here, but then on my cheeks, because I've got freckles and I hate my freckles, I like to add just a little bit more just so I get that flawless look. So these are my two foundations. Now, second of all, I'm just going to do it in order of how I actually do my makeup. Is the MAC setting powder. Now it's translucent and loose. I've tried it in the compact as well, but I do find with the loose powder I can buff it a lot easier. I've tried it in NARS, from NARS as well, but again, I am a MAC fan, 100%, so I had to get this. Now, I've had this one since Christmas, and again, you don't need to use a lot, and it doesn't make you, the problem that I have with powder is, when I'm putting it on, it will make me look very, very cakey, but this one, it just sets perfectly. Now, so if we just rewind a bit, when I can be bothered and when I'm playing around with makeup, I do try to contour. And I actually got this palette a while ago. As you can see, I do need to get some refills for these one. And I love this because it's actually got green on it. So if I am red, then I just pop it on a little bit and rubs in very great. Don't quite know what the purple's for, but whatever. So again, this is the very first one that I did buy when I was trying to contour. And then, second of all, I then got the MAC. It is a Conceal and Correct palette in medium, but again, I just used it to play around. As you can see, again, I do need to redo that one. But again, it's got your usual concealer colours, but it's also got a mid-peach colour and a warm yellow, so you can again play around, highlight, all that business. So next we've got bronzer. I've tried so many different bronzers, but I don't like shimmer unless it's highlighter. So again, going back to MAC, I've then got the matte bronzer, and I love it because it does come with a compact mirror, so when I am on the go, just stare at myself. I am quite vain sometimes, and again, I just use it to add a bit of shadow to my face. When it comes to blush, I'm not a great fan of it. So my friend was like, just try it, see how you get on. So I actually went to Asda and I came across this colour and I've actually fallen in love with it. So it's George Blush. This one is in number 4 Sorbet, and I find it does just add a nice little bit of glow. With this one, it's kind of a coral colour. Again, I do need to replace it. And just a dab of it and you're good to go. You don't need to keep going, which is always good. And then on top, I will then add MAC again. MAC's Mineralised Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. Now it is baked and I've had this one since Christmas again. I use it every day, but it's still... Ooh. So yeah, that's that. And again, what I'll do is just add it on top of my my bronzer. Not my bronzer, my blush. And then I'm good to go with that one. And I'll also add it on top of my nose. Don't ask me why. I saw somebody do it on Instagram and I thought, yeah, I'll try that. Now on to eye palettes. Again, when I first started playing around with makeup, if that's what you want to call it, I was actually on ASOS of all places and I came across these 2 eyeshadow palettes. Some of them I've never even touched because I just don't like the colour, but I actually got them in the sale for, I think it was about £5, and I think for the amount of eyeshadows that you get in each one, you can't go wrong. Now with this one is Pop Portfolio in Picture Pop. It's more if you're going out sort of thing. So they are quite, again, you can see colours that I use all the time, but they are all shimmery. So I don't like to use a lot of it because, again, I'm not a great fan of shimmer because it just makes me look sweaty. And this one, I've actually broken the lid, is called Summer Pop. Much more bright, but I always find that if I wet my eyeshadow brush first, then they come out really nice. And if I don't want it so shimmery, again, I'll put some of my setting powder on top and it's all done. My favourite eyeshadow palette is Too Faced Semi Sweet. Now I actually just ordered this from Sephora because they finally shipped to the UK again, and I just fell in love. This is my second top pick for my beauty. Now if you just look at the colours, they're all mainly matte, which I love. There's a few shimmery ones, but I'd say my favourite colours are Butter Pecan, Peanut Butter, Nugget and Mousse. So I do like a lot of natural colour, and it smells amazing. Because I use cocoa powder, you kind of just want to lick your face. I don't know why. Funny thing about this is I showed my boyfriend and he saw peanut butter, butter pecan and a few others, and because he's allergic to nuts, he didn't want to come near it, but I was like, they don't have nuts in it, but it just smells like food. So this is my second favourite ever thing. Mascara, I'm using, surprise surprise, MAC's False Lash. It's in waterproof, and that bottle, I just love the bottle. It kind of reminds me of a recorder or a flute, and that's the brush. So nothing special, but I just love the way it goes on. I've got quite short eyelashes, so when I'm adding this on, it's like a miracle. It then lengthens them, and it also gives me volume as well, because the last thing you want is when you're adding more than one layer on is to them to either get stuck together or just look sparse, like you've got 5 eyelashes. Nobody wants that. I actually got a free one of these, a little tester, when I ordered a whole load of stuff from MAC, and I was hooked. I would say that this is probably the best mascara that I've ever used in my life, and I have used quite a lot. And I'd probably say that this one is my third favourite beauty must-have. So carrying on with eyes, eyeliner. Now, like most girls, I do still fail at eyeliner, but I just hate pencil. It just scratches my eyes. So my 2 favourite ones are MAC, obviously, It's their fluid line in Black Track. Now there is a cheaper version. I think Maybelline, they do it, but I just hate the brush, the one that the Maybelline comes in, and I needed to order one more thing before I got free shipping. So I thought, yeah, I'll try this. It's great, but it does smudge. It says it's smudge proof, but it's not. I don't know why, but just in the corner of my eyes, I look as if I've just gone. So, but it's the one that I use as my backup. But my favourite, my number 4 favourite, is Tarte Tarteist. Again, I ordered this from Sephora, and the one thing I do love about it is it's got a little fine tip, so when you're adding it on, you just wipe off the excess and then go. The reason why this is probably my favourite eyeliner is because it looks like vinyl, like acrylic when it goes on, so it's not very mattifying, but it does make your eyes look really, really dark. I mean, I found that a lot of eyeliners, you put them on, there's kind of a grey tinge to it, but this doesn't. In regards to concealers, I am a bit of a, what's the point? But the only one that I've ever got along with is MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This one is in N20, and I found that I use this just before I highlight, just so it gives me a bit more light to my face. I don't really use it to cover up my spots because I'm lazy like that. And the only other thing really is what goes on my lips. Oh yeah, and my beauty sponges. I got these from Spectrum Collections. As you can see, this one's really dirty, so I got another one just because I hate washing my brushes. I need about 5 sets of the same brush just so I don't have to keep washing them. So I use this one again when I'm highlighting, just under my eyes really, or whatever I feel like doing with them pretty much. So then, but my lips, I've got about 12 different MAC lip liners, but my favourite is Stone. It goes on a bit like Stone, kind of like a muddy colour, like a grey brown. Can't really tell that much there. And I love it when I just want to look different. I mean, a lot of girls don't really want to wear brown, so that's my go-to. Want to look different. And also my second favourite is MAC's Whirl Liner. Now, I always use this when I'm wearing MAC's faux lipstick. Again, it just gives me that natural look. And also I saw it on Instagram. Now, I'm probably going to kick myself for saying this, but I saw Kylie Jenner wear it, and I was like, I need to have that. So this is probably, I'll stand corrected, these are probably my favourite 2 lip liners ever. And in regards to actual lipstick, my friend bought me this. It's YSL. It's the Rouge Pur Couture, the mattes. Doesn't give me a colour, but I think it's one of the most beautiful reds I've ever seen in my life. As you can see, I've used it quite a bit, and it's very mattifying, if that's the word. So I do have to use quite a lot of lip balm underneath, and then if I don't want it to rub off at all, again, I'll pop a bit of setting powder on top, and then there we go. It will stay all night, and I always line my lips. And the last one is, it's my cheapy lipstick, but I love it. I'll pretty much wear it every day if I'm just busy, I don't want to look too fancy, I'll just put this on. And it's L'Oreal Paris, it's collection exclusive by JLo. So it's JLo's Nude. And again, it's just perfect for your everyday look. So again, as I said, I'll put this on every day. It just looks like I've got a bit of lip balm on, slight tinge of colour, and then I'm ready to go. And with this one, it's so moisturising. You don't have to keep going and just keep licking your lips, whereas with a lot of matte ones you do, and then it doesn't smudge, it doesn't go all crinkly or anything like that. I just love it. So I would say actually this is my top lipstick of all time. And it's surprising because I have about 25 MAC lipsticks and yet the L'Oreal Paris one is. So I'm sorry MAC, but you lose to this bad boy. But anyway, that is pretty much all my makeup. So again, just to confirm, so my favourite foundation is Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. My favourite eyeshadow palette is Too Faced Semi Sweet Chocolate. You've then got MAC's False Lash Waterproof Mascara. Every girl should have this. And also Tarte's Tarteist Clay Liner. Again, if you don't want such a mattifying look on your eyes, you want to pop, then this is great. And then also my MAC lip liners in Whirl and Stone. They are the best. You should get them. If you don't want to look too full on, get them. And then finally, my favourite lipstick, which is this L'Oreal JLo one. But anyway, if you want to know anything else that I do have in my makeup bag, I will do an update because believe me, I am going to buy more makeup. Then just let me know. And again, feel free to like, subscribe and also comment if you want to see anything else.